Hello everyone, my name is Gagan Singh and I'm a recruitment specialist and a corporate communication coach. Today I'm here to talk about internships, and I'd like to tell you something which is called Internship Portfolio. How do you make an internship strategy so that it becomes your biggest selling point when applying for a job or for a B school later? So let me try to discuss 5 points over here. The first point is about what functional area should you be doing your internships in. You should be doing in finance, marketing, HR, operations, or for what kind of organizations? For that, the answer starts from a question that which is the field in which you want to build your career. So if you wish to be someone who's a hardcore financial expert, you wish to go to valuations, you wish to go to equity trade, stock markets, derivatives, future option, then of course it would be advisable to go for a internship portfolio which is heavily in favor of a finance related assignment, so that on the interview day when you are asked how did you learn and what did you learn from your internships, you can really vouch for the learnings that you got from finance based internships. On the other hand, if you're very clear that you want to build a career in brand management, in sales and marketing, client relationship management, then it would be advisable to have a portfolio which is more inclined towards marketing. However, my practical advice is, more often than not, most of the time students don't have that clarity when they're in first year or second year or at times even in the final year. So I would like to advise you to have a bouquet strategy. What the bouquet strategy means is that right from the first year, make a plan that you will have a big diversity in your internship portfolios, which means aim to do about 8, 9 or even 10 internships during the 3 years period, so that when the time comes and you're more clear about your inclination, you could actually vouch for that particular internship to that particular company where there is an alignment. So let's say you did 9 internships, 3 in finance, 3 in marketing and 3 in HR. And then after 3 years, you're clear that you love brand management and marketing. So if you are interviewed by, let's say, a P&G, a Coke, a ITC, you could throw the torchlight only on those internships which are relevant over there. The second reason why I support diversity is because most of the times B schools would respect diversity. And there you could always highlight that how your internship has allowed you to understand various facets of management operations. So you could highlight your knowledge of finance, marketing, HR, and some other area where you have worked at. So that is the first big challenge as to, do you go for a specialized area or do you build diversity? The second topic, which is quite often asked, is how many? And for that, as I already said, my recommendation to you is to aim for at least 7 to 8 or 9. One of the reasons I say that is because as work from home is becoming more popular, the logistic inconvenience, the time needed for going for the internship has been obviated. So in the work from home, if you have done a lot of internships, that shows great initiative. Especially if you are still a fresher in the first year or a sophomore in the second year, aim to do 3 to 4 internships during this year itself, so that by the time you get into your busier year, which is the third one, or for engineering students your fourth one, you may have the need to do just 1 or 2 more. If you have done sufficient number in first year and second year, your portfolio would already have become so diverse so that second year would have covered and the third year would be on lesser load. The third question is duration of the internship. Now again, no easy answer. Why? Because it's a trade-off. You do 2 shorter internship, probably your learnings, your transformations and your ability to have delivered may be questionable. On the other hand, if you have done it too long, say 7, 8 months in the same company, your diversity, the various knowledge that you acquired may be questionable. So once again, no easy answer over here, but my advice is that typically 10 to 12 weeks, about 3 months is a reasonably good time to have worked in one company. However, it could really depend on what are you learning. Is your role changing within the same company? How important is that company for you? The fourth question, which company should you intern at? And of course, quite often it's not in your hand. So for that, as much as it is possible in your hand or something that you would like to endeavor or try for, the answer to this question starts with 3 clues. Try to intern at your dream company. You want to work for McKinsey, BCG, Bain, Dish or Macquarie, try to do internship at them, because obviously you have a chance to get PPO. The second question over here is, can you work for their rivals? Because at least you can then boost and stake claim to have understood how their rivals work, and that's a big plus. But you couldn't work for the dream company, couldn't work for the rivals, then work for that functional area where you aspire to work. So suppose you wanted to do strategic consulting at McKinsey and you did get internship there. You tried at BCG, Bain, you couldn't get into over there also. Go to those companies which are in the same function, so that when you appear for your dream job interview, you could highlight that at XYZ company, I got a rich exposure of facets of strategic consulting. And the last question is, how do you reach out to them? And the answer to that lies on two different variables. First is the campus route. The campus route relies on, of course, your placement cells, various corporate interaction forums, and your biggest asset, which is your alumni. So let me ask you, how many alumni do you know today? If not, then start networking. And the second facet of reaching out to them is social media. Platforms like LinkedIn have opened infinite potential for all of you to get in touch with almost anyone. Right from chairman, managing director, big owners to HR heads, functional heads are all there, available to be connected with you, provided you have the right networking approach to reach out to them. So join my program, Bogmoy Future Skills to Build a Great Career, and I will give you various other suggestions on how to build a portfolio by which you can be easily selected for your dream job. God bless you. All the best.